We've been talking through the afternoon and through the evening, really, about mental health and young people. Teachers in East Cheshire are being given a lesson on how to look after their pupils' mental health. It's part of a new scheme called Emotionally Healthy Schools. And it's all after a trial which was led by Keith Simpson, who's head teacher at Middlewich High.
We're fortunate we've got education, voluntary sector and health services actually working united together to actually put interventions in place for not just children when they're at crisis, but early intervention. So from primary age through to secondary age and through to the FE up to the age of 21, we're finding that actually young people are struggling with emotional and mental health early. By the age of 14, 1 in 4 young people will have faced some sort of crisis with their emotional and mental health. Clearly, we can put strategies in place and get adults to know where we can access the right services quick enough, then we want to reduce that. We'd like people to thrive, survive, rather than be in crisis, as many people are at this moment in time.
BBC Radio Stoke South Cheshire reporter Chris King's been speaking to pupils Harry, Izzy and Max about how it's helped them.
It's had a very positive effect, helping lots of students around all years.
So in terms of what do they do at the school, or what do they do differently at your school then? What sort of things are they doing to help you, cope with them?
We have different places you can go in school if you feel like you're worried. We have different specialists you can go to in a certain area. It's called the science block. You can go in there. There's specialists that can help you talk through your problems. You have your form tutors who will listen. You have the head of year who will also listen to you.
And is it quite stressful at school these days? I remember when I was there, and there's always this stuff going on. So how have you found school?
School's been okay. We've got a smaller school, so we've got more one-to-one help with teachers. But now going into GCSEs and stuff, it's starting to become more stressful. So having the extra help from Emotionally Healthy Schools makes it a lot easiisr for us.
So in terms of obviously going into exams and stuff like that, are you going into exams yourself, Harry, at the moment? So yeah. What sort of help have you received when you're doing them?
They're giving you specialist help on if you need it. They'll tutor you on special questions that might need a bit more in-depth answers, and they're definitely helping lots of students around the whole of the year.
Have you noticed a difference in your school since this has been going on?
Yeah, I'd like a huge difference from teachers being more aware of what students feel, especially with exams coming up with year 10 and 11. And there's also younger students who come from maybe broken homes, who come from different places, different schools, different backgrounds. They all know how to listen, they all know how to respond, and they all know how to help.
They're looking to sort of move this out and do it in different other places, aren't they? I mean, do you think that's a good idea?
Yes, because the wider the community of Emotionally Healthy Schools, the easier it will be for students to talk about it to people they don't know. So if they don't want to talk about it to someone that they do know on a personal level, they can talk about it to someone that they haven't met before or that they don't really know as well.